Just being able to, I don't know, to talk to your friends, catch up with people.
I'm thinking something a little bit more personal than that.
Not sure.
About your libido, your sex drive, do you think you need that to be functioning efficiently if you're being attacked by a saber-toothed tiger?
No.
Well, again, it depends on how attractive you find that saber-toothed tiger, but for most people that's the last thing on your mind.
Yeah.
And again, if you think about sort of, back to our spaceship, it's one of the other systems in your body which you could literally shut down for a short period of time.
Yeah.
So when there is a diminished amount of oxygenated blood flowing to your reproductive organs or your genital area, that will obviously mean that that your sex drive is going to diminish. Men will suffer things like erectile dysfunction, which is actually, on a side note, that's actually a very big growing issue amongst the men over the age of 40 in the UK. Is erectile dysfunction, and the reason being, obviously, as stress to society increases, this is one of the things that people start to experience. So they go to the doctor, and the doctor gives them a little blue pill, and that little blue Viagra pill doesn't address the reason that they have erectile dysfunction, it just sorts out the symptoms. If people took the time to relax, then obviously everything starts to return to normal and blood starts flowing to all of the parts of the body where it should be going, and you don't suffer from these experiences. Now obviously it's quite noticeable when it happens to a man, but it affects women in exactly the same way. So you suddenly find that people are having stress as a result of work-related issues, and then that causes stress in their personal lives, in their personal relationships, because obviously then they start to have intimacy issues. So it's really important to bear in mind that this is just another system that has been shut down for a short period of time because you're in you've gone into battle mode, if you like. You've gone into survival mode. So just literally by taking the time to relax, everything in the body starts to work again as it should. Okay? So it's really important for us to bear that in mind, because then we know what happens to the body. We're able to recognize the signs and symptoms. But before we progress, before we really start to explore what we can do about stress, how we can ensure that it never starts debilitating us or having a serious impact on our life, we need to be able to recognize it, and we need to understand what stress is and what it actually means. So I'd just like to now spend a couple of minutes understanding what stress actually is.